Okay, so welcome to the next installment in the normal distribution being used to approximate the binomial distribution. So here we're asked to solve for the probability that x lies between 40 and 58. Again, we want to rewrite this so that we have a less than or equal sign here and one is already here. And then we're going to apply bounds, and then we're going to use our calculator to evaluate the probability. So this would be the same as the probability that 41 is less than or equal to x less than or equal to 58. Next, we can find the lower bound of 41 and then the upper bound of 55. So this now becomes the probability that 40.5 is less than y is less than 58.5. And recall, because we're moving from a discrete random variable x to a continuous random variable, we don't keep x, but we change x to y. So here now, we can apply NCD, and that's a normal cumulative distribution function on the calculator, where this is our lower and that's our upper limit, and these are the parameters for the normal distribution function. So if we do that, so again on the class whiz, I'm going to go to distribution. I'm going to go to number 2, normal CD. My lower will be 40.5. My upper will be 58.5. Sigma will be square root of 29.7. And mu will be 54. So this will be 0.7889 to 4 decimal places. So again, we can be asked to evaluate the reliability of this result. How close is it? What is the percentage error from the true answer? And here we would go to so if you have a CG50, and the CG50 would be really the best well, in my opinion, one of the best calculator that you can go into an A-level exam with. So the CG50 or the TI Inspire. TI Inspire is, I mean, by far probably the best calculator there is for going into an A-level exam. But of course that carries the corresponding price tag. But below the TI Inspire, definitely the CG50 is going to be your best buy. So I strongly encourage you to purchase this CG50. The Class Wiz is okay, but it has no graphical features to it, so you have to do old school as it relates to graphing. So I strongly encourage you to use this CG50 rather than the Class Wiz, but we'll make do with the Class Wiz if you have that. So I would go TI Inspire as my top recommendation, then the CG50, and then I think just because the Casio FX 9850 GC Plus is a graphical, I would go with that over the Class Wiz. I'll put the Class Wiz as my fourth option. Okay, so here so we'll have to do the probability that x is less than or equal to 58 minus the probability that x is less than or equal to 40 in order to evaluate that range. All right, I'm using the Class Wiz. So we're going to do binomial CD, then variable, then x is going to be 58, n is going to be 120, p is going to be 0.45, and that's going to give me 0.7957. Let's do it exact, 45986 minus, all right, again, 1 variable. X is now 40, N is 120, P is 0.45, and then this is 6.1627197773 times 10 to the minus 3. So that's going to give us the true value, and then we would express this answer, the difference between this and this, as a percentage of the true. So it's really straightforward from here. Let's just go through the calculation. So the percentage error, again, is going to be true minus estimate over true, and we can take the absolute value. And then we could store all of these in memory and do the calculation that way. That would be probably the more straightforward way. All right, so hopefully you're also doing this where you are, and then we get a so the true is going to be 0.78958. So let's round that to 4 decimal places. 0.7896 minus 0.7889 over 0.7896. We're taking the absolute value and then we're multiplying that by 100. All right, so we have 0.7896 minus 0.7889, and then divide by 0.7896 times by 100. Okay, so this is approximately 0.09%. All right. So really, we have a very, and we can also look at it. We have a very decent approximation using the normal distribution to the binomial problem. All right. So I think we can pause here as it relates to approximating the binomial distribution probabilities using a normal distribution. I don't think there's that many additional questions that would be required in order for you to properly grasp what is expected or demanded of you from the curriculum. So where we'll be heading to now is we'll be moving to the central limit theorem and looking at hypothesis testing. All right, so stick around for that.